moving on to the next idea. This is something that I came up with to try to combine economy picking with arpeggios, and which is basically the whole idea behind it. If you ever watch Frank Gambale play this kind of stuff, he seamlessly goes between it. It's all one thing for him. Like economy picking and sweep picking are just a seamless thing. And so this idea is real simple, nothing like Frank Gambale, but this is just me dabbling in this, and you know, but hopefully it can give you some ideas and spur you off on the right track with economy picking. And here it is. Alright, so what's going on here is we're going to start off with something similar to the last lick we did, which is the same kind of 1-3-2 pattern with our fingers. But this time we're going to do it in E minor and starting on the A string. So we're going to start on the 7th fret, then we're going to go to the 10th and the 9th. Okay, 7, 10, 9, and that pattern will carry over to the D string as well. And we'll do the same kind of picking that we've been doing, and it looks like this, slow. Okay, and at that point it's going to change into basically a sweep picking lick for a moment. And what happens there is, from the last note we play on the 9th fret, we're going to be on a downstroke. We're going to continue in a smooth motion to another downstroke on the 9th fret on the G string. Okay, then to the 8th fret on the B string, to the 7th fret on the high E string. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, from there it goes back to alternate picking. So we end on an upstroke, then it's 8th fret, upstroke, 10th fret, downstroke, and 12th fret, another upstroke, and basically you're going to slide up to that with your pinky at the end of the lick. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so that's that one. Alright, and the last thing that I want to show you in this video is something that I kind of picked up from Pat Martino. I kind of changed it a little, but it's basically an idea that I ripped off from Pat Martino, and this is what it looks like. We're going to start in an E minor on the low E string at the 12th fret. We're going to play 12, 14, and then we're going to slide up without picking to the 15th fret, which is a G note. Okay. And then when I go to the next string, I start on a downstroke, and we're going to do 12, 13, 14. And then we're going to economy pick to the next string, which means we're going to smoothly transition from a downstroke to a downstroke from this 14th fret to the 12th fret on the D string. And then we're going to do the same thing again. It's 12, 13, 14 on the D string. Okay, and then on the G string we're going to repeat what we did on the low E string, which was 12, 14 with a slide without picking up to the 15th. Okay, and then we're going to continue those same fret patterns for the next two strings, 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15, but we're going to economy pick between those two strings. Okay, and this is using a combination of like 4 different scales. If you want to analyze it that way, it starts off with E minor on the low E string, all notes from natural minor. Then on the next string we're going to have a B flat note right there, which is the flat 5, which would normally be included in a blues E blues scale. And the next string we're going to have an E flat note, which is the major 7th, which would normally be included in an E harmonic minor. And then on this string we're going to have another B flat, which is from the blues scale. Here we're going to have a C sharp note, which would be associated with the E Dorian mode. Okay, and then on the last string we're back to E minor. Okay, so we're going to talk more about scales in upcoming lessons, but I just to give you an idea of what was behind the idea of that scale. But it's all like E minor modes or scales that are all combined together into one little mash of scales. And that's it for this lesson. Stay tuned for more. Thanks.